as a cop. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we are absolutely cooked, chat.
All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Getting fed up, nothing you can tell us.
What's up, guys? It's your boy FastLaneD, and today we are not taking out this Gixxer. We're actually taking out the brand new Aprilia RSV4 2025 right here. Brand new remodel, redesign. You guys can see it from the updated wings up there. What else?
That's your new bike. That's what you're riding today.
That's it. Oh man, he's trying to get me to buy one.
You'll buy it. This, I promise you. By the time you get back, you're gonna be like, this is it.
Really?
Especially, no offense, after I rode the S1000, wait till you ride that.
Oh, okay. I agree. You know, the V4 is my favorite.
It's a different sound than the Ducati.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Lit.
It's, you can't beat it. I wish it had an exhaust, because then you'd really be able to enjoy it, but I know what they sound like, and they sound nuts. So, what did they change for this? I'm curious. You'll know better than me. Trevor's the owner here at Ducati, Tampa Bay. They sell Aprilia. He also sells MVs,
So
other
this
dealers.
is the whole new design.
Yeah.
So it looks somewhat similar with the headlights, but the bottom fairing,
Yeah.
all the cuts, new tail, the whole thing's more aggressive, updated. And this is gonna be the most horsepower per dollar you're gonna get on any bike. $18,995, it's like 220 horsepower.
Holy cow, that is insane. And it's got the new updated Brembo calipers too.
Yep.
Not many bikes have these. The high pures is what they're calling them. And what do you think about this color? I think in the sun it looks sick. What do you think?
Different.
It's different, very different.
It's different, I like it. I don't know if it'd be my, you know, like you sometimes you see a color, you're like, I f***ing love it.
Yeah,
I don't want to drive that every day.
What do you mean? You got the orange, yours,
nice.
and the matte gray. It's beautiful. Pops.
That's subtle.
This is subtle as crazy with the orange on there. That is not subtle with the matching jacket too.
There you go.
Oh, dang. Yeah, and the interior. This interior is not subtle. That is so sick. Orange is one of my favorite colors. Holy cow. That's so nice. I love all that through the seats, man. Dang.
Here's why it's my favorite car.
Because the back seats, you can fit the
Cars.
kids.
Got 2 kid seats.
That's perfect, man. That's perfect. He's getting it on that Street Fighter. That thing sounds sick, man. But I know you guys are here for this brand new Aprilia, so we'll stop yapping and we will get to more bike stuff. Let me be honest here. I don't think this is the sexiest looking bike, but as far as best sounding bike and best performing bike, I mean, it's hard to beat. Like Trevor was saying, best bang for your buck. I rode Ebe's bike and he had that bike set up. It was lowered, stage 2 brand tuned, like everything you could think of Ebe had done to his at the time. This one's stock, so I don't know if it's gonna feel as crazy, but I mean, y'all comment below, what do you think about the looks? I like the older style headlights just a little bit more. Like, I don't know, this just looks kind of like soft. Like it's just very round and like soft looking.
Hey, yo, what the f?
Whereas the other one's a lot more aggressive looking. Let's go ahead and check out the dash. I love Aprilia's theme of the eraser right there. Oh, that's sick. That's a good looking dash too. I mean, you guys tell me, should we add an Aprilia to the channel? I was gonna buy an Aprilia before I brought the Brutale. I heard some stuff about their reliability, so that kind of made me hesitate, because if a bike's not working, it's not making money, and on the channel, this is a business at the end of the day. And if it doesn't make money and it doesn't make sense, it's gotta go. So I can't afford to be sitting around waiting on parts and stuff like that, which I know sometimes can be a little iffy with these Italian brands, but enough yapping. Let's actually get to the ride in here. Let's cut to a cinematic by Mako in 3, 2, 1, whoop!
To the chase, everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face, just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid.
I think doesn't even sound like it wants to start. All right, Aprilia, we're off to a little rough start. It's okay. You still have some time you can make up for it. What is this carbon piece for? It's kind of cool. Little scratch resistant area. Oh, they got a gas gauge. Okay, Aprilia. Bro, look at that super leg. Such a sexy bike. I can't wait to see what they do with the new variant. And this thing's brand new, so I'm not gonna go too crazy on it. So yeah, this is a really aggressive seating position. You can feel this bike wants to scream. It needs an exhaust. It still has that Aprilia, even with the stock exhaust, it's got that cool sound to it. These mirrors seem like they're gonna be useless, of course. That's every super bike though. They just shake so much, you can't really see much. God, this thing sounds good. This is my first time riding with those high pure brakes. Oh, these brakes, bro. What the heck? I can't two-finger it because but like this is all play. Like it's not even engaged till like right here when it's smacking my other two fingers. So then I have no room to pull it more if I want to apply more brake pressure. Woo! Bro, that low-end grunt, man. Y'all know how I feel about the V4. I've said it a million times before. It's my favorite engine configuration over the inline 4 and over L-twins, like everything, man. The V4 takes it all. It's got the power, it's got the torque, and it's got the sound. All this sand out here, man, making me nervous. Not like that. Damn, Bella's whipping it in the Bronco. These are probably brand new tires too, so I can't go too crazy on it. Mako's getting the exterior shot. So how do I look? How did your boy look on Aprilia? Can you guys see one on the channel? I will be honest, and like going from how the BMW feels and how the Ducati feels, like controls and everything, this feels more like a Japanese bike. Like the European bikes definitely have like a feel, just when you touch everything, like a premium feel to it. This, not so much, which is surprising, especially for a Japanese bike. But I know most of y'all don't care about that. Like it's about how it rides. And once you swing your leg over a bike, it's really not about how it looks. It's about how it makes you feel, how it sounds, the experience it gives you when you're on it. Just see how it pulls. Woo! Okay, nothing crazy. Obviously, this is fully stock. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting a little bit more on that mid-range. Obviously, I haven't gotten in the top end yet. Alright, I know it's not slow. I hope I didn't miss the exit. Let's do another pull. Woo! Woo! Come on, come on! Yeah! Yeah! I know it's gonna sound crazy that I'm not impressed by how quick this bike is. Like I felt like it should be quicker, but you also got to remember all my bikes are like the max bolt-ons you can do to them, like stage 2, fully built. So I'm trying to be as unbiased and give this bike, I know once you unlock it, put an exhaust on it, tune, all that good stuff, it's gonna be nuts. But right out of the box, I mean, you're gonna be a little disappointed. And that's the same exact way the H2 was, honestly. That bike was making like 180, 190 stock, which is absurd for an H2. Y'all know mine makes 260 right now with just simple bolt-ons and a tune. But at least we get to enjoy this beautiful view of Tampa. Holy cow. Oh, there's a cop. Oh, nice. Well, this is gonna be interesting. He's looking at my plate. Oh. That's crazy. It's a dealer bike. It's a dealer bike. Bro, that's a cop car? At least he was cool. He said, "Where's my tag?" And he was cool about it. I'll go talk to him. That's wild though, bro. I haven't seen one of these. They have Charger RTs. That's a state trooper. I blew past his ass on the median. And I thought it was a cop, but then I was like, nah, there's no way they're in a silver one. But I saw the lights. I thought he was maybe in construction or something. I don't know.
Really, nigga?
That's wild. State trooper. Y'all see the tag? Bro, when did they get these? And it's got an exhaust on it and everything. Like, y'all heard it. That's not stock, bro. Bro, that's a... Wow. Okay. All right. I'm genuinely impressed. Well, at least our little detour took us into downtown Tampa. Y'all get to enjoy a little bit of the scenery. Let me see if I can talk to him. I'm just on a test ride.
I got you.
Okay.
Be careful, man. Slow down over there.
Thank you. Yes, sir. That's so cool, man. And at least he was cool. He definitely saw my ass ripping. I blew right past him, man. But bro, it sounds good. It sounds good. It still has that Aprilia growl to it. And to be fair, I was ripping. So, like I said, that cop was actually really cool. Especially the state trooper. Usually they're freaking kids, bro. We're running this. Sorry. That light was green. Make it green for me, Miko. I'm still in shock about that stage. I did not know they had RTs like that with exhaust. I should probably look at how to get that. This thing just died. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. How did that die? Shifting in the second gear. All the bikes are out today. We got a Sumo. Hell yeah. A little CRF action. A little Harley action. They really are building up downtown Tampa a lot, man. In like a couple years, this city's gonna be insane. All right, honestly, here is actually a good test. I don't know if you guys know, Burton had some issues with his Aprilia RSV4 overheating. So they actually lemon lawed his bike. And you guys know Burton had an insane collection. He's on good terms with the dealer, so he doesn't really like talk about it. But we kind of discussed that in a different video. If you watch that video all the way through, these bikes run hot, and that's like an RS, that's a V4 engine thing. That's why Ducati has issues. It's a very known thing. So 217, and it's just hanging out there. Okay. All right, brand new Aprilia. True test ride here. Oh, I love palm trees. But in the cities, this thing behaves well. I'd say it definitely is easier to, like, it has Japanese bike tendencies as far as ease of rideability and like street scenarios. Like the Ducatis, like my V4 just would not like sitting there in this Florida heat when it's 100 degrees outside. Humidity through the roof, and we're sitting going stoplight to stoplight. This one didn't get as hot. I think that's why Ducati doesn't even put the temperature on their bikes. Like, they just have the bar, because they're like, don't worry about the temperature. This probably would alarm a lot of people. But yeah, even just cruising on this bike, like it's easy to cruise on. And it's got the low end grunt there for sure too. I don't know, guys. Like, I honestly would just love to get one to test out on the channel and see if the reliability is worth it. On the other hand, business minded FastLaneDs, like, might not be worth the risk if the bike's gonna end up sitting for a while waiting on parts or having a bunch of issues with it. But I do love the sound of the bike. It's an okay looking bike. If you outfit it correctly, it can look good. I like the power delivery on these things. Like, I really am torn on if I want to get one or not. Oh man, how do I look on it?
You look good.
I'm like an Aprilia owner.
I don't know about that, but you look good on it though.
Those are my thoughts on the RSV4. What do you guys think? I think it's a cool bike. It just needs to be unlocked. That's why I'm trying not to judge it too hard, because I know it's not fully unlocked. And let's face it, none of these bikes when you buy them stock are. The new wings, I'm kind of iffy on. I think the older ones look a little bit more aggressive. This is a little bit more sleek looking. And then this color scheme, I don't know. I think the blue's cool. I don't know how I feel about the orange, red color. I don't know what the exact color name of this color is. I like the black, white, and like gold one. I think that color scheme is sick. I don't remember the other ones that they have. Is this a factory? No, this is just the RSV4. If I were to get one, I probably would get the factory, to be honest with you. And yeah, that's kind of it. We're gonna have some more fun with these bikes out here. We got this beautiful tricolor. God, this thing is gorgeous, man. What the heck? And then we got Trevor's race bike with the digital camo on there. What up, baby? Say what's up, man. Let's go. And then we got a 916 out here. Jakes are out here. Have another fun little content day. But that's really what I got for you guys. I wouldn't be opposed to adding a Aprilia on the channel. If there's enough demand, you guys want to see the content, you guys will watch the content, and it makes financial sense, and I'll do it. Honestly, I have all my dream bikes at this point. I'll enjoy anything on two wheels. And just, I like bringing you guys along for the journey. Love making content. I love motorcycles, obviously. Yeah. Stay tuned to see what is in that hangar, because the cars and bikes in there are insane. But yeah, that's it. Love you guys, rooting for y'all. Work hard, be consistent, do anything you want in life. Your boy, this beautiful Aprilia. I'll give you one more little walk around, catching it. Oh, the taillight's no longer up there. Nice, it's in the things like the BMWs. Interesting, I did not know that. Yeah, everything else is pretty similar though. Pretty standard. Be a racer. All right, we'll catch y'all in the next one. We're out, peace.